Okay, and we're recording. Welcome, everyone, to the Monday night team call. Do not adjust your television. I am not Genesis Boyd, but I'm pretty sure we figured that out by now. It's all good. I was going to have the call tonight, but since we're all fresh from mini boot camp yesterday. I wanted to hear from some peeps, get some aha moments and some awesome insight. For anybody who does not know who I am, I changed my hair a lot, so it's like reinventing myself. I'm Erin Manneback. I just celebrated my 4th year anniversary with this amazing company, Triple Diamond, and I love every second of it. So, if you don't have your pen and paper out, get it out, get ready to take some notes. I'm super excited. Leaders take notes, always learning, always growing. It's amazing. So I'm actually going to start with Jessica. I have like 5 of us. I've got 3 newer distributors and 3 seasoned veterans, and I wanted everybody to have a different, take on everything because it's pretty cool to hear from everyone. So, Jess, you good? Yeah. Okay.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Go ahead. So, what's your name, rank, and how long you been in the biz?
My name is Jessica Brown. I'm a double diamond, and I've been in for it just turned my 4th year.
Congrats. So, you attended yesterday?
Yes. That's amazing.
Like a not an interview, but what do you call it? Where were you yesterday? So you have some aha moments.
Always.
What you got for us?
Okay, so said to talk about 2 of them, and so one of the things I wanted to talk about was something that I took away from conference 2, and they went over it, and it's just the power of one. So many people, people that just join this business and people that have been in for a long time, obviously every single month our goal is to complete the steps to success and, enroll at least 3 distributors, but sometimes we slow down. Sometimes there's months where we don't enroll any. But they just go over, the power of one, just adding 1 distributor every single month. And they went over some numbers. So this was like mind blowing to me. So say that you start, or like you enroll 1 person in January. So say that you teach every single person on your team to enroll 1 person, and you teach that person to enroll 1 person, and so on. They start with enrolling 1 person in January. Next month, you guys each enroll 1 person. And then every single month, each person that's added enrolls 1 person. By June, there's 64 people on your team. It only takes 24 people to build a diamond. So a couple months into this business, if you're literally just teaching every single person on your team to enroll 1 distributor a month, you have, triple what it takes to build a diamond, which is an extra what is it, $1,200 to $1,600 a month.
Yeah.
And if you keep doing that, in July it's 128 people. August is 256. And if you keep going on, and I'm trying to do this as fast as possible, you keep going on and on, by the end of the year, it's 4,096 people. So that's enough to be an ambassador, right?
In 1 year.
In 1 year, an ambassador. So, okay, and then you talk about like the people that do not stay in this business. Say only 10% of those people stay. That'd be 400 people. It only takes 24 people to build a diamond, which is over $1,000 check a month. if you taught every single person on your team to teach every single person that they add, to add one person a month that needs extra income. And say, only 1% of those people stayed, that would be 40 people. That's still almost double the amount of people of what it takes to build a diamond. And I think that was just so mind-blowing to me, because I think we overcomplicate it. You just find one person a month. Obviously, we shoot for those 3 every single month. You find one person a month, that needs extra income, you guys, and you teach every single person to do that. Like, your business is going to explode in 1 year. And then, so that's the first one. And then the second one was, Joel talked about this, and I've never heard something like this before. We talk about, so our ADBV auto shipment every single month. So most people on this call, if you're new or if you've been around for a while, there's 2 ways that you get paid. You run an ADBV auto shipment of product, which we should all be doing. We should be a product of the product. Or, you can gather enough customers that you'll have 150 in volume so that you can get paid that way. But they gave an example of a triple diamond that relied on, having 150 in volume, personal bonus volume, and a couple of the orders got returned or something. They lost out on a $10,000 check. I had a girl on my team. She's a diamond leader on my team, and I don't know if it was her fiance underneath her. Someone had returned an order under him, and they lost out on like a $700 check because they relied on, so they didn't want to run an $80 order of product that they can use every single month. So anyways, this statistic was kind of crazy, but it was like mind blowing. But they talked about, the power of residual income, not including any customer orders, anything else, just every single person on your team running an ADBV auto shipment of product. So they talked about say that you enroll 5 people on your front line and everyone runs their ADBV auto shipment of product. So on your first level, you get paid 15%. So that's $60. They talk about like easily $60, but say that those 5 people add 5 people, and that's going to be 25 people, or those 5 people each add 5 people. It's going to be 25 people on your second line, and you get paid 10% on that second line. That's $200. You go on, and each of them are running their ADBV auto shipment of product. You go on to, your third line. So say those 25 people add 5 people. They're all running their ADBV auto shipment of product. So it's 125 people, and you get paid 5% on that. That's $500. So on top of that, you get your $200 from your second line. So 5. Okay, perfect.
She's just
This is no customers. This is no bonuses. This is just everyone running their auto shipment. This is if you teach people to, do what they're supposed to. This is just people running their auto shipment. So on your third line, that'd be $500, and then your second, so $760 if every single person was running their ADBV auto shipment, which we should always be doing. And then on your fourth line, so say those 125 people add 5 people, that's 625 people, everyone running their ADBV auto shipment of product. You get paid 5% on your fourth line. That's $2,500 on your fourth line every single month, plus the $500, plus the $200, plus the $60. And then say those 625 people each add 5 people, all running their ADBV auto shipment of product. That's 3,125 people. That's $12,500 every single month. The next one, it just keeps getting crazier and crazier. The next one is, that's 3,125 people, all adding 5 people. That's 15,625 people, all running their ADBV auto shipment, getting paid 2% on that. That's $25,000 on your sixth line for just running your auto shipment, teaching other people, you know, the steps to success and doing things properly, making sure people get paid. You guys, this is a business. All we have to do every single month to get paid is buy $80, approximately $80 worth of product, which we should be using anyways or selling if you don't have the money. It just kept going on and on. The next one was 15,000 people, adding 5 people, 78,125 people, $125,000 on your 7th line. That's black diamond money. And it's insane to me. So those are a couple things that were like absolutely mind blowing to me, and just the power of residual income and just teaching people to do things correctly, and so that, you know, people can see a paycheck but there are a million amazing tips, but those ones are just absolutely mind blowing to me.
Yeah, those ones are good. I remember I listened to a Zoom or whatever, you know, Pam was talking about it. We can all be millionaires at Emerald.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
Once you get the Emerald, you're getting paid on all those levels.
Right.
So, you know, Diamond opens up, you know, for cab bonuses and stuff like that. But literally, how Jess broke it down, we can be millionaires. And when people are like, oh no, we can either run the auto ship or have the 150 in volume. It's like, no, dude. Somebody asked me what I did for a living the other day, and I said, well, I'm a professional product tester. And they're like, what? And I'm like, yeah, my company pays me to use the products that they put out, and I use them as directed and show people my results. And that's what I get paid for.
Yeah, that's amazing.
And people are like,
that's a really good way to put it.
What? I'm like, yep, I'm a professional product tester. You guys, we can be millionaires washing our faces. Like, I feel bad for people who don't get to use their cleanser as a tax write-off. It's just sad. That's no way to live. But that's a whole nother subject. Thank you, Jess. Those are amazing aha moments. Those are my favorite aha moments, because those are the ones that make
exactly. Yeah.
All right. So I do have I got my 3 2 newer ones, and then Dee's been in the business for a while, but I do want to hear from Carla. Carla attended yesterday's event. She's brand new, first event, everything. So, all right, I unmuted you, Carla.
Hello, everyone. So I am Carla Leininger. I joined this business in December of last year, and I am a distributor. I learned so much at that event yesterday. It's actually like really hard to just narrow it down to 2. But just a little bit of background on me and why I did this. I have a really great day job. I'm not trying to make this my full-time work, but I have really wanted to help people for a really long time with their health and wellness. Probably that dream started almost 10 years ago. I started working for chiropractors, and just really, they taught me a lot about health and doing things the natural way, eating better, you know, just treating your body right. So to me, that's what our products mean. And the first thing that I really took away as an aha moment yesterday was just the power of social media and consistently posting. I've been really nervous putting myself out there, posting, worried that, you know, my family and friends are going to get tired of hearing me talk about the products. So I kind of hold back, and really what that says to them is not anything other than I'm not invested in it and I'm not being consistent. So really, when they went over that yesterday, and just the power of just being consistent and showing that you care about this business and that it's something you believe in and you're excited about, I think is probably the best way to build your business, through social media. And then the second aha moment that I had, and I did post about this today, was just getting outside of your comfort zone, whether that be trying products as a customer or becoming a distributor, joining this business, even outside of it works, just getting outside of your comfort zone in general and all the doors that can open for you. So I thought it was a really great event. It was awesome to hear all those people speak and tell how they got into the business and what excites them about this company. And, whatever your motivation is, whether it's money or wellness or feeling better for yourself or doing this for your family or friends, there are so many different reasons that people have for doing it, but really the end result is kind of all the same. And I'm really excited to be here. So thanks.
Hey, thanks, Carla. Yeah, it is so true. But I think that the comfort zone thing is definitely something that all of us, no matter how long we've been in, kind of struggle with sometimes, but that's nothing exciting happens inside your comfort zone. So it's good. Was it exciting to meet like all the black diamonds and stuff? I'm trying to unmute you. Hold on. There it goes. Like, did you know who they were?
So I think the only person that I really had seen was Cammie, but like I said, I haven't spent a ton of time on Facebook, looking at different people's pages. And I think that's one thing, you're always really great and present and you post a ton. So I'm, obviously I'm seeing you, but I think also finding people that you can identify with, whether that's you or whether I kind of go outside our little circle and seek out different people that really kind of grabbed my attention at that event. Hearing Cammie speak was awesome. Joel and Stephanie, I really identified with what they were saying. I haven't ever kind of hit rock bottom like they did before they got into this business, but you can imagine it. And if you've ever been on hard times financially, that was a really touching story, just how they, really started with nothing and where they've come. And it's, hasn't even been 10 years. What they say they joined in 2009, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that definitely got me excited, just meeting all those people and seeing, where their journeys have taken them and the possibilities of everything.
I was curious just because they were at my first event and I was like, these are really dope people. And they were super poor and I was super poor. And I was like, we have so much in common. I had no idea what a black diamond was. So I don't know. And now I'm kind of starstruck by them or whatever. Whereas before I was like, these are legit. All right.
Well, and they're just fun and they seem so down to earth, I mean, I didn't talk to them directly, but just how they present themselves, I think it's really relatable to everybody sitting there.
Right. Yeah. Thanks, dude. All
Thank
right.
you.
Lakeisha, are you here? There you are. Oops. Hey there, hot stuff. You look beautiful.
Oh my gosh, no, but thanks. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, yes.
Okay, I am Lakeisha Chandler. I joined in July of last year, 2017, so that's about 8 months. I'm a distributor. I joined, well, honestly, my anniversary is in September, so I didn't know anything about becoming a loyal or anything, so I joined because, of course, I wanted to try the products, and I had this black dress that I loved that I wanted to wear for my anniversary, so I needed to lose a little weight. So that's, initially why I joined. And of course, learning how to make money, made it even better. I really enjoyed the event yesterday. One of my aha moments was the power of one, focusing on one person to become a distributor. A lot of times I've been focusing on trying to get 3 distributors, and sometimes it becomes overwhelming. But seeing how you just focus on one person, the power of one, how you still can build, and I think that would help me a lot more because I tend to get overwhelmed a little, easy. And I would say my second aha moment was I honestly did not know that you can link your Instagram stories to your Facebook stories, and I thought I was kind of a tech geek, but I guess I'm not that geeky, not as smart as I thought I was. I'm a big social media person. I do not I'm one of those people that like to stay in their comfort zones, and I know I have to push beyond that. And I use social media a lot, and I know I need to do the one-on-one, interaction with people. But as of right now, Facebook and Instagram is, my go-to to reach out to people. But I know I need to start blitzing more in person.
Yeah, that's always the thing that people have a problem with. If you ask Cammie, I mean, Cammie will even say that she hates blitzing, but she does it. And it kind of, people make it, overcomplicate that as well. So being able to hear at the events, like hear people, how they blitz and the tips, and that, like, yep, okay, I got to get out there. Because, when you just either hear it from your group or, your enroller, it doesn't really kind of hit home until you're like, okay, well, here's these people who are they're millionaires washing their faces. So maybe they're
right.
So I'm really excited that you got to go yesterday, though. So
Me
I think
too.
it's going to be a big month for you, for sure.
And Genesis sat next to me, and I was
Stop
excited.
it.
Yes.
Oh.
He was like, look next to you. I'm like, it is her.
Doesn't she smell delightful? She just smells like power and money.
Gosh, yes.
Like, youth, because she's growing a baby. She's just the bee's knees.
Yes.
Love her. I like that I get to play her on Mondays sometimes. Look at that. Hold on. Ready? There I am, but it's not me. It's her. All right. Thank you, Lakeisha. I'm excited for this month. You're going to kill it. I know it.
I'm trying. Yes, yes, yes.
You're doing good. You're good.
Thanks.
All right. Where's Miss D? There you are. Hi, Love Bug.
Hello.
Present yourself.
Okay, so my name is Deanna. I go by D. I am an executive distributor with It Works. I've technically been with the business for 3 years, but I've been reborn into the business for almost a year now, which is actually the anniversary of me originally signing up, ironically enough. And Lakeisha and Carla are my little babies. I'm like mama bear. So I love them. I love them. I was beyond excited that they came to their first boot camp out of anything. Like, it wasn't a one team. One teams are amazing, but they came to boot camp. So that was really awesome for me. I have so many ahas too, obviously. And boot camp for me was like a refresher from conference. And conference, that was the first time I went in February, so I was kind of blown away, and then getting that refresher was awesome. But my two favorite ahas from yesterday, the first one would have to be from Joel's social media group, and it was one of his, I think she was ambassador. I have it written down somewhere, but she said, when you're posting, facts tell, but stories sell. And I'm going to repeat that again. Facts tell, stories sell. And when you break it down, and what she said basically was, you can post facts and tidbits all day long to your blue in the face about how keto coffee has MCT oil and how it has collagen, and collagen is good for your skin, and ketones that help you stay into fat burning mode after you wake up in the morning, and hair, skin, and nails has 3 times, 5 times more biotin than other hair, skin, and nail pills. You can spew every single fact that you want to your blue in the face, but all you're doing is more advertising, and you're just spewing facts. But if you say, oh my gosh, you guys, my hair hasn't looked so better, or my nails are longer, they're stronger, I can't believe I haven't used this hair, skin, and nail vitamin for longer, or something to that effect. If you're not sharing your own personal testimonial, so not facts, your testimonial, no one is going to bother looking at your post or talking to you about these products, because it's not coming off genuine. it's not coming off as being a product of the products, which is really key with us in this business. So that was really big for me, because sometimes I find myself going back and forth between being a fact spewer and being a storyteller. So just hearing that from a top leader was just like, yeah, get it together, stay on the right path, tell your story, share your experiences. So I've been working on that even more in the last 24 hours. I was gonna talk about blitzing, but Lakeisha did that one, but I'm really chicken shit when it comes to blitzing too. But I would say now my other aha that I absolutely loved, and I think everybody can relate to this: love your haters. Love your haters. Joel and Stephanie Dunn are Black Diamonds. Stephanie's best friend of 16 years was one of It Work's biggest haters, and she admitted that. She said that she had bought wraps previously before Stephanie ever got into the business. She put one on and sat in the bed eating Doritos, watching TV, and drinking a pop, waiting for the wraps to do their magic. And of course, she didn't have any results. So of course she was like, this is a scam. This is the biggest BS thing I've ever bought. And she became an It Works hater. She would comment on their posts whenever she would see anyone was interested. Here she was, don't do it. It's a scam. It's crap. None of this works. And now she's an ambassador diamond. So love on your haters. Do not block them. Obviously, you want to remove negativity from off of your post because you want to deter anyone that are interested, but don't block your haters. You know, let your haters see you shine. Shake it off. Brush the dirt off your shoulders. Keep it moving, because haters eventually become lovers and eventually become distributors or your longest loyals ever. And those are my ahas from yesterday.
Thank you. I'm glad that you brought that up. You know, I worked in probably this, like, the worst industries before I did this, you know, and so many people are like, well, you know, people are, you know, rude, or there's haters or whatever. You know, the thing is that every time someone signs to be a distributor, the compensation plan is designed for each one of us to become a millionaire, right? Mm-hmm. When I was a server, I had a ton of shitty people around me. I had lots of mean people who were very unhappy with their mashed potatoes. There wasn't enough booze in their drink. This wasn't medium rare. I wanted it well done. How stupid do you have to be? All of those things. And I still showed up for work every day to wait on these people, for crying out. I actually had somebody tell me that my boobs looked good one day. I put up with that for 10 years. How many broads sat in my chair and was like, this isn't caramel. These aren't caramel highlights. I wanted caramel highlights. And you're like, I don't even know what color caramel is, okay? No one knows. So it's like you deal with all these people every single day in like your regular job. So why wouldn't you just kind of deal with someone that you have to deal with for 14 seconds, move on, keep it moving, and, you know, let your haters be your motivators, right? I share a lot from this group. You know, it's a top leader group, life or whatever. This, I'm so glad that you brought that up, Dee, because I saw this post today from one of our VIPs. I just had the biggest hater on one of my posts. She was completely going off on me. I thought about deleting my post and blocking her, but I kept it, and I kept talking with her on my post. Somehow I turned it around and made her see my point of view, and she just messaged me telling me she wants to join my team. Oh my God, I don't know how I pulled that off, but sometimes your biggest haters eventually make the best DTs. Hello. Hey. So, like, you know, you guys, there's just a lot of things that it's not enough education, not, you know, whatever, but deal with it, make it through it. And, you know, Somebody asked me one time, who do you thank for your success? And I'm like, all my haters. For sure. Like, that's what motivates me. And there are way more people that I have benefited, with this opportunity than not. So you just, keep it moving. So I'm really glad that you brought that up, because I did want to share that at some point. All right, so wrapping this up, last but not least, my 2 favorite triple diamonds. Oh, wait, they're all my favorite. Everyone's my favorite. But I do love John and Meg Courage so much. John Courage reminds me of, my son. I am growing a John Courage in the future. So,
that's rough out there. I don't know.
But I was talking to Meg today, and I loved Meg's take on what she thought from the event yesterday. It really is something that I think is so important. And if you guys have picked up anything, someone who has, from Carla to Jess to Lakeisha to Deanna, you guys hear, I hope you're going to kind of connect the dots, and this is really going to kind of drive it home for everybody. So you guys take it away. You got this.
So I'm Meg and John Courage. We've been with It Works for almost 6 years now, and every time we go to the event, you just focus on just getting one little nugget, just something that really pops out to you. And yesterday, I felt like everything was really surrounded by vision and money. And those are 2 things that we love to talk about. He's the money guy, and I love to just envision of where we're going, and this company can take you to big places. And so that was one thing that really stuck out. Cammie got up there and she talked about the timeline, and I just always love hearing people, just their take on it and how they say things. But you guys, gone are the days where you have to convince people to join your business. If you have to convince somebody and they don't see the vision of what this industry can do for them, bye, next. Don't block them. Let them watch you, because eventually they'll come back around. But so it's not a matter of if, it's more so when with a lot of people. And really people just have to find the right company that works for them, in all honesty. But we really do have it all, because we have something for everyone. We've got, the friendships, fun, and freedom, but like we really do. It's just one big family all together. But with It Works, so let's see, we have, a flagship product that nobody else has, our exclusive body wrap. There is zero competition with that. We have premium products that offer incredible results when used properly. And then it's really rare to find a company that is debt-free. Some people might claim it, but it's not a matter of how much you make, it's how much you keep. And our company can prove that by all of the different buildings that we've been able to pay for in cash, and all the gives back. And like you guys have said several times tonight, that you can be an Emerald making $1 million a month, like they're ready to pay that out to people. So it's just the vision of where this company is going, not just a year from now, not just 10 years from now, but Mark's got it planned out for 30 years from now. Like, we're not going anywhere. And so that's why I love going to these events, because it just helps you fall in love with the company that much more. And that's what's so important too. When you find a company that, you join a company, you've got to have confidence in that company, confidence in yourself, and confidence in the products. So, kind of before John goes into what he wants to talk about, I want to give you guys a challenge too, to start tomorrow if you can, or as soon as you can. But you have to, like I just said, you have to, if you're not using the products consistently, if you're not running your 80 BV auto ship, like, you're not going to move up. Like, that's just it, because you don't have a passion then of something to truly talk about. It's just kind of black and white. So I challenge you guys to each choose one product. There might be, maybe you all are like me and you use like every product every single day, but choose one that you really document your results. Because I haven't taken a picture of well, I'm pregnant now, but I haven't taken a picture of like myself wrapping in so long and really like posted them, you know, because I know the wraps work. Well, I still need to do those things because people want to see that I'm using the products and the results that I'm getting for myself. So choose one product, document your results. Hopefully it's something that like you can have like a before and after picture, and then submit it to corporate. You know, they talked a lot about, not a lot, but it was mentioned a few times, like Morgan McIntyre, she's got a bomb hair, skin, nails before and after. And all the loyal customers that she has personally signed because it was her that she was showing her picture. So like for me right now, because I am pregnant, I personally am going to be using hair, skin, nails consistently because I can't tell you how many times has anybody on here like started a product and then stopped and like that consistent. Like, yeah. So I'm going to do that with hair, skin, nails, take my before picture, and then, you know, be consistent with it over the next 30 days. And I'm going to submit my picture to corporate, and then I'm going to continue on over 90. But then I'm going to have that before and after to share with people when, you know, who are interested in hair, skin, nails. So I want to challenge you guys to do that. Pick one product, share with us in the group too, in Rap Stars. And then I can't wait to see everybody's before and afters, because then I'm just going to save them all to my album so that I can say, yeah, I know that girl. And these are her before and afters. So vision. It's all about the vision. You got to know where you're going. You can't, what did Cammie say? She said, you cannot be what you cannot see. So that's why she made everybody write down the number that you want monthly, or whatever your number is, whatever it was. She made us write down, why did you join It Works? So if you don't know what that is, or you need to write that down, and there needs to be a dollar amount attached to it, because money isn't everything. What did Les Brown say?
I've lived poor, or people say money doesn't make you happy, but I've lived poor and that didn't make me happy either. So it's better off being wealthy or rich, because then you do have that opportunity to share that with those that you love. So I guess I'll chime in with kind of what I took from yesterday. Like Mike said, it was, and I'm big on the vision. So when Cammie talked about, you know, really how small, I say this all the time, I've been saying it for 5.5 years, but how small we really are as a company compared to the industry and the global amount of growth that we have, and being in 22 countries worldwide and not even really scratch the surface of what we can accomplish. I'm extremely excited just from that side of things. So I think one of the things that I took from, actually, if you guys aren't doing this, I challenge you to do this. I mean, we drove 2.5 hours to Grand Rapids because we're from Belleville area. And so it took us about 2.5 hours, but you should use that time in your car to listen to an audiobook or listen to something, because it'll prep you even more so for that event. I mean, we spent 2.5 hours. We listened to 2 or 3 podcasts, and one of the podcasts actually gave me a great insight, and his acronym that he gave was NOW. And he talked about a new opportunity waiting. And the only way that you're going to hit those opportunities is by taking action, and taking action now, right? And so one of the big pieces with us, where we are as a company with 17 years in, proven system, great products like Meg said, and a great compensation plan, the time is now. The time is now to take complete action, to go all in, because all of those tools are in place. Joel and Stephanie and Denise and Brandon went off and became Black Diamond with no tools in place. We have all of these tools at our fingertips to go full force and completely dominate. But the biggest piece of that is you have to take advantage of an opportunity in the lifetime of that opportunity. And that opportunity for all of us is right now. You're not going to have the same advantage with Facebook and social media. We talked about that. You're not going to have the same advantage with Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter. All of these platforms eventually aren't going to be free, right? You're not going to have as much organic reach as you do currently. You're not going to be able to do the same things. They change the algorithms all the time. So you have to take advantage of the opportunities that you have now. And if you don't, you're going to be left in the dust by the people that do. And I always had that conversation with Megan and I when we got started. And like she said, one of the biggest pieces is having confidence in yourself, right? All of us at the end of the day are the same. We bleed the same blood. The only difference is our education and information. And when you're educated and informed on what we have to offer, your confidence should go through the roof and allow you to present the best foot forward when you're speaking to a prospect as a distributor or as a loyal customer. So you have to be around those that are confident. So a little plug for us and Aaron, we are going to be having our One Team, One Mission next March 22nd. So if you're on this side of the state, if you're over in the Livonia area, if it's within an hour drive, you should be there because you're going to be surrounded by those type of people that have the confidence that you desire or have or are where you want to be within this business. That was one of the biggest pieces that I've always taken is you have to surround yourself with those people that are in the position that you want to be in. I know when Meg and I got started, Joel and Stephanie were only Triple Diamonds 5.5 years ago when we got started. That's what I remember.
All right.
Anyway, so they were only Triple Diamonds in my mind.
Okay.
When we got started. And so it was pretty impressive for me to be able to see their growth and their progression over the last 5.5 years. But it was because they surrounded themselves with the right people, they got to the events, and they were confident and used the products themselves. So plug for us, get out there March 22nd so that you guys can continue to grow your businesses as well and gain confidence and completely dominate.
Yeah. Don't listen to your broke uncle that says that this is just a pyramid scheme that's not going to work, living paycheck to paycheck. So that's the sooner you can love those haters but ignore what they're saying because they don't pay your bills, the quicker you're going to move up. So that's always something to remember because I can't tell you how many times I've gotten that, even recently too, with new distributors who join and then, those kit snappers that just, you never see them again, and it's because somebody said one thing who knew nothing about the company or the industry, and that knocked them off their horse, and okay, well, that person's got to be right. Well, that person is literally living paycheck to paycheck and is not where you want to be. So why are you listening to them, especially when they don't pay your bills? So have your own vision, know where you're going.
Like for show. I'm even just to complete John's thought on this, as far as where we're going, you guys, I did an event yesterday in Grand Rapids, okay, and 75% of the people had never heard of It Works before. We are born in Grand Rapids. All of our millionaires live in Grand Rapids. People have never heard of It Works before. You guys, we have some serious work to do in this world. And the thing is that if Joel and Stephanie Dunn and Denise and Brandon Walsh can get to Black Diamond in, 6, 8, 10 years without all of these amazing advantages, we can get to Black Diamond in a month. Come now. We need to take advantage of the advantages that we have. I mean, if I wanted to, I could probably reach out to somebody in New Zealand and get married tomorrow and live happily ever after here in Novi, Michigan. These are the advantages that we have right now. We have to do it. Seriously. You could take a poop and change somebody's life all at the same time, right at your fingertips. We need to get on this. Come now. And those are my final thoughts. That's why Jen should do all these things, not me. Sarah, you're much better at these things than I am. Thank you guys so much. Seriously, I'm even more inspired. And just okay, so Cammie said, you cannot be what you cannot see. Well, I just got off that Show Me the Money call, Tiffany Pasick. How would you act if you had a $10,000 monthly paycheck coming in right now? Would you act the way you're acting right now? What output would your work ethic be? right now, if you were getting a $10,000 paycheck because you saw a bigger number, would you work harder and be like, oh, okay, well now I'm here? You know, like work right now, like you are getting that paycheck, you guys, because you'll get it. Like I'm telling you, I know a lot of us on here can go, it's legit, it's real. This is the real deal. And, you know I made a post in there in the group today. We still have people who are making $10, $20, $30, $40,000 a month, and they are working 60 hours a week at their regular 9-to-5 jobs. This job is very easy to do while you're pooping. Everybody poops. So don't overcomplicate it. Go to the events. Listen to the calls. Plug in. Use the products. Become a professional product tester. I'm a professional product tester. There are people who are professional food people, contest. I'm a professional hot dog eating contest person. Like if there can be professional hot dog eating contest people, we can be professional product testers. Am I right? Quit smoking. Nobody should be smoking. You're in a health and wellness company. I can see you. I'm just saying. I'm that guy. I'm sorry. All right. I love you guys. I'm going to get off. It's 10:30. We got work to do. We might pull an all-nighter. I'm just not sure if anybody wants to Zoom work. I'll be around. Love you guys. Catch you on the flip. Get to work.